This mom says she only lied to protect her son. But when the judge hears her full story, everyone in the courtroom goes silent. Did she just admit to sabotaging her own daughter? Buckle up, this one gets real twisted. The judge is starting formalities, but everyone knows the real storm is moments away. Ms. Reed's name might be the least shocking thing we hear today.
Ms. Pope,
Yes, ma'am.
raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
I swear.
All right, you can put your hand down. So, Ms. Pope, you're before the court on two cases for probation revocation. State of Georgia versus Tanisha LaShawn Pope, 2021 CR 07991 and 20.
Testifying in your child's trial is already hard, but lying under oath. That's not just maternal instinct, that's illegal. What was she protecting him from?
023 CR 02968. You were before this court for driving under the influence and theft by shoplifting on the 17th day of September 2024. You were sentenced to 24 months on probation, and you have 1 month and 21 days on the 2021 CR 07991 probation, followed by 12 months on consecutive case 2023 CR 02968. It says that you failed to report to court. You were scheduled to be in court on April 21st, 2025 for a revocation hearing. You failed to report. You failed to report to probation on November 15th, February 15th, November 15th.
Altering your story to save a loved one might sound noble, but in court, it's called perjury, and judges don't hand out gold stars for emotional motives.
2024, February 15th, 2025, March 15th, 2025, and April 2nd, 2025. You last reported by phone on March 3rd of 2025. You failed to document your proof of completing a clinical evaluation as directed. You failed to document proof of completing a DUI, alcohol, or drug use risk reduction program. You failed to attend AA or NA community support meetings at least 2 times per week. You failed to comply with a drug screen at each report. You failed to document proof. You failed to complete and document proof of completing 40 hours of community service on case 2021 CR 07991. And you are currently $810 in arrears. You're represented by attorney MJ Tortorello.
Boom, the lie unravels. The moment the judge pulls out surveillance footage, Ms. Reed's credibility crumbles like a house of cards.
Your Honor, we are here to stipulate to the violations alleged by the probation, and we would like to leave the recommendation up to you as previously noted before this court. I do want to address that my client, just to give a little bit of background about what's going on with her, and then I want to also address some of the violations here being alleged. She is currently, she has an ectopic pregnancy, and it's life-threatening, as you know, Your Honor. She had a emergency surgery scheduled on July 21st, which was yesterday. Probation has received documentation of proof of this, Your Honor. So it's important for the court to know my client's health at this point in time. It's a life-threatening situation. She has 4 children, Your Honor, that she needs to get home to and take.
This is where it gets complicated. She's not just protecting her son, she's shielding her daughter. But in doing so, she's put herself directly in the line of fire.
Care of, and probation is asking for 120 days on this, Your Honor, and just given what's going on with her health-wise, I don't think it's reasonable. Also, Your Honor, for failure to report on February 15th of 2025, my client had surgery on Valentine's Day on February 14th of 2025, and proof has been provided to probation by her brother yesterday. She also lives in Americus, Georgia, Your Honor. It's a rural area, and she doesn't have the closest AA or community support group that she can go to is 3 hours away, Your Honor. just given all this, we're asking for a lot less time than 120 days for the revocation.
Your Honor, may the state have a moment to review her sentences and be heard?
Sober.com, Americus, Georgia, has a AA meeting.
Serious question. If you were in her shoes, would you lie to protect your child, knowing it could cost you everything? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
The weekly meeting schedule is Friday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., Thursday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. There's a Flint River group in Montezuma. There, yeah, ma'am. Yeah, there's AA in right downtown in Americus. Let's see, here's another one. Yeah, this group at the one on Atherton Street, yeah, they have several meetings. Lots and lots of meetings.
Intentions versus outcomes. She wanted to hold her family together, but her lies might be what tears them apart permanently.
So, Ms. Pope, what you got next? How old are you, Ms. Pope?
I'm 37.
Ms. Pope, when are you gonna start helping yourself?
I've been trying, Your Honor.
If you come to court and tell me there's no community support meetings in Americas, and then I look on my tablet and I pull one right up, then you're not helping yourself.
Yeah, I had Googled it, and when I called, they told me they didn't do that anymore, and they had went out of town, like in Albany, Georgia. And I was trying to get transportation to get to Albany to do the AA meeting. I promise, Your Honor, I've been trying. Like, I'm so sick. Like, this pregnancy in my tube is like, and they're not helping me in here. Like, I'm bleeding so bad. I'm hurting so bad. Nobody's taking me to medical. Like,
I got you, Ms. Pope, but Ms. Pope, at this point, I get the pregnancy, and we're gonna get you medical help because you need help. But what I'm telling you too is you need to start thinking about the fact that maybe another baby is not what you need at this time of your life.
I wasn't trying to get pregnant, y'all.
Here's what she's facing: obstruction of justice, perjury, and possibly endangering a minor each, carrying serious penalties. Judges don't play when it comes to courtroom manipulation.
Yeah. What's the recommendation is 120 days?
Yes, Your Honor. 120 days, that would be the 1 month and 21 days remaining on there, and 69 the consecutive case. And I have not received, as of prior, to starting court this morning, I checked for documentation because I spoke with Ms. Pope's brother yesterday, and I asked him to send that to me via fax. But prior to court, I checked, and I have not received any documentation.
Documentation of what, Mr. Chang?
Well, Ms. Tortorella said that probation has received documentation about surgery or medical documentation. I haven't received that.
Your Honor, I was told by my client that her brother sent it over yesterday to probation.
Last night when I got out of lockdown, I talked to him and he said,
Now that's a mother's plea, facing jail time and still trying to shield her daughter. But will the court accept that sacrifice?
he told him to send it before the morning. He sent it.
I can check again, Your Honor, right now to see if there's anything there. If I may step away.
His number and you can call him, because he said you called him back yesterday.
Okay, how is this part, the ectopic part of the pregnancy been documented?
You talking to me, Your Honor?
I mean, whoever wants to answer.
I went through my OBGYN and
Have they sent us something?
They sent, the thing for me to do my surgery, the laparoscopic surgery. They sent it through, email for my follow-up appointment. And my brother said he sent it to probation officer Chang.
Ms. Pope, you have 24 months with me. Very rarely do I sentence anybody consecutively. You got a lot going on, and you're gonna have to at some point make a choice to get your life together because everything is not, you're pregnant. But I didn't mean to be pregnant. Well, they got ways to not be pregnant, ma'am. And I'm not saying
And there it is. The court isn't governed by feelings, it's governed by facts. And the facts say her daughter is now part of the story, whether she likes it or not.
that I'm trying to control your intimate life. I really don't care. But you already got 4 kids. You got a case where you're on probation for 24 months before me. You live in Americus. That's not right around the corner from here. You have got to start taking control of your life. You tell me, well, I can't get to AA, but my understanding is that since COVID, they've had virtual community support meetings. So even if you don't want have one in your town, they have them on the internet that you can get to. And you're saying that you couldn't find that at all.
That's what I was asking Miss Train, like, do they have virtual? Because I could do virtual. And then I had surgery on my.
No bail, no going home. Ms. Reed just traded her front porch for a jail cell, and the full fallout hasn't even begun. This case proves how quickly one lie can spiral into a family disaster. What do you think? Was she a villain or just a mother in survival mode? Let us know below. And if you love real courtroom drama, subscribe and hit that bell. We've got more shocking cases coming your way.